Hello Aries, this is your reading for the week beginning the 24th of February. Aries, Sun and Ascendant. I don't think I've said that recently, but my weeklies are I'm trying to make them really quite specific. So I'm cutting down the zodiac signs we're looking at. But if it's your message, it's your message and you'll know it regardless. Okay, this has got some undercurrents to a number of the other readings that I'm having. So what I'm actually going to do this week is when I finish my next two, which is Sagittarius and Leo, I'm going to pick out my repeating cards from a Lenormand deck and mix them with a few others and then just do a weekly reading, because I think that's going to give us quite an accurate overview of the energies that are floating around this week. Okay. I've got the rider, I've got the snake, I've got the book, the child, the dice, and the tree. Basically, similar to some other readings, there's either some sort of hidden family secret here that someone is considering revealing to you. The rider with the moon, this is like, this can literally be a visitor, it can be a letter, an email, a package that's being delivered. Someone's actually fearful of revealing this to you, possibly. I mean, this can be you, Aries, or the person you're going to be dealing with this week. I've got the snake on the Hierophant in reverse. So this is someone who's breaking a commitment, possibly leaving a marriage. It would appear that they're actually leaving a home situation, trying to get away with something. With the Seven of Swords in reverse, they might actually get caught here. This is someone who's dissatisfied with the Nine of Cups in reverse at home, or their home environment is uncomfortable. Whomever they share a home with, there's a lot of disharmony, shall we say. I mean, because the snake's been coming up a lot recently. It can be as a very biting energy. It's just very, very troublesome. It's complicated. It's like a complicated commitment that someone is trying to break free from. And with the book here, this is about secrets. So someone's having conflict about whether to reveal this secret. The secret being that they've maybe been either put out of a house, or they're made to feel it's like they're made to feel poor. Whether they are poor, I don't know. This is like living with someone who gives you a modicum of cash. Maybe you're like a stay-at-home mum and you don't have a job, and you know your partner earns a decent whack, but they give you like an allowance to live on, and it's barely, you know, you're not really able to live on it. This is you just trying to make do, trying to get the weekly shopping in with what they give you. This is a very uncomfortable environment, whatever it may be. So someone is taking a risk here with the dice. They are very protective. They are very defensive. They've actually been pretty much beaten up in this situation. And the risk that they're taking is to reveal the secret about what is going on in their life. I've got 5 of Wands, a 5 of Pentacles, a 5 of Swords. And I even got the 5 of Cups, just 3 down. This is major change. Major change. This is almost like someone who wants to leave a house, like you know, undercover of the night, and this could be like a relative of yours, doesn't need to be a romantic relationship. This is them taking a chance. What they would kind of want to communicate is that they might be single now where they weren't before, and they'd like a new beginning. They'd like a new start. They want a fresh slate. They want things to be purer, innocent, balanced. This is someone who is very determined and very very determined to try and keep their emotional health intact, dealing with whatever it is they're dealing with. And maybe someone who's actually kept secrets about their health or about their family. They've kept it to themselves. they feel, I think, they've had to keep it to themselves. You know, see with the Temperance here, it can be about patience and balance and harmony. This is someone who's trying to look after themselves, you know. The cup is pouring from cup to cup to cup to cup. So they're not offering their emotion or, you know, their love elsewhere. This is someone who's just trying to keep themselves balanced. And I do normally see with this combination it would be emotionally so, because they're dealing with like constant battles on the home front. You know, this is just a really uncomfortable home environment. And I think somebody's making a break for it. I think at some point this week, and now you might know who this is, it might be a family member. So this is them, their home environment, dealing with their family, home relationships. Home is where the heart is. So either with the Tower here, someone feels literally like an outsider in their own home or within their own family. Or they want to seek isolation. They want to get away from this family and just disappear. Go alone even, because it might be you know, a really punishing environment, an aggressive environment, and that's what they want to cut out. So a number of really harsh cards here further down the deck. Now I will say, I did get a comment today which has really pissed me off. I just pull the cards as they come out and I just read the story as it comes out. It's just a story. It's either your story or it's not your story. You'll either pick up something useful from it or you will not. Please don't take time out your day to suggest I'm dark-hearted because I'm not sending, you know, fluffy bunnies and unicorns your way daily. There are channels and that is completely all they do. And they're fabulous and they're uplifting and they're charming people. So if you don't want useful information about what's going on or what might go on, then there's a plethora of options out there, you know, and you can listen in every day and every week, week in, week out, year on year, and you'll get the message that your life will be abundant and fantastic, and you're going to find the love of your life, or the love of your life will come back, you know, once they deal with their karma and their issues. You know, tarot is, this is Lenormand and tarot, which is why it's a wee bit more direct. It's picking up on energy. It's picking up on people's thoughts, people's intentions, people's feelings, people's emotions. It doesn't necessarily mean that they will enact on any of this, but you get a general feel for the energies that are kicking around, planetary energies coming down into tarot on, you know, a weekly or a monthly basis, depending on what's going on elsewhere. And you'll either find it useful or not. But if you are jumping from channel to channel, if you are being triggered by a message that says deceit at home, I honestly really hope that you stop watching tarot altogether, because it should not be this triggering for you. And it can be. I mean, I know people are going through some horrendous stuff. I read for people regularly, and I know it's hard. So what can I say? Choose your tarot readers carefully. If you don't like the way I deliver, please don't listen to me. But also please don't go on my channel to suggest I'm in any way dark-hearted, because I'm not. Okay. I really do feel that somebody's breaking out this week. Artemis of the Forest is now your independent and free. This is someone who is considering the environment that they live in, the people they interact with, even the social media that they get involved with. And they're almost like wanting to start from scratch here. And that, I think, is what's coming in this week. This is a powerful energy shift with the Eclipse Mermaid. I'm going to read you a little bit from that. So Aries, if this doesn't sound like you and you have an inkling as to who this is, this person could literally turn up at your door looking for some sort of safe haven. So, yeah. Okay, a deeply emotional, energetic shift akin to that of a powerful full eclipse is taking place in your life. There could be revelations, scandals, and truths being told too at this time, and you may feel the urge to change what you eat, how you look and dress, how you express yourself, what classes you take, who you even hang out with, and what you thought you wanted to do with your life. If you are on a path, your own soul path, everything that takes place will be good and right, even if it's disruptive. If you have not placed your feet on the path, this may feel more disruptive, tumultuous, and surprising. Any change at this time will bring you closer to who you truly are, and it's up to each of us to choose how we move through an eclipse. Only one thing is certain: resistance is futile. There you go, Aries. Please like, subscribe, or share it, or bin it off. But yeah, don't get in my comments with nonsense because you go on automatic block. Just saying. Have a great day. Love you guys.